Hello, this is Ines from Tolerated Cinematics, and today I'll be showing you how to recreate the famous strokes slash lines from the famous game Modern Warfare. So this is what we're going to create today in Photoshop. It's pretty simple to create something like this. All the effects I use, or well, tools I use, are really simple to use. So yeah, let's get started. And just create a new file and just enter your dimensions, so that will be different for every one of us. So okay, and then we're going to rename it to MV Strokes, and then hit OK, and there we go. And then shift and press Shift F5 on the keyboard to get this window fill, and then change it to a black background and hit OK, unless you already have a black background. So yeah, then you're going to create a new layer above this, and we're going to select our brush tool. Then we're going to Window, Brush, or just press F5 on the keyboard, and then we're going to this option over here, click and clear the brush controls. So if you have done any changes to your brushes before, it will just reset right now. So the spacing, we will change this back to 1%. Go to Shape Dynamics, and the control will be pen pressure, and that's all you have to do. Then just close this up, and we're going to change the brush size to 4 pixels and the hardness to 100%. Now we're going to take our pen tool and just click over here, hold shift and click on the other side of our background, and then just right click, stroke path, tool, brush, and simulate pressure. Then just hit OK. Oh, and I forgot something, so be sure it's a white color right over here. So right click again, stroke path, and hit OK. And there we go. Now just delete the path, and we're going to filter, and we're going to select liquify. Over here you have to change some of the settings. For me it will be brush size of 100%, density of 50, and the brush pressure of 50 also. And then show backdrop, and let's take layer 1, opacity 100% behind, and there we go. Now we can just start getting our base done. So this won't be a lot of change over here, just a little bit of changes, and just like this over here. So do it for the whole line. And there we go. Maybe it's a little bit too much over here. Okay. And then we're going to hit OK. And then duplicate this layer. Right click, duplicate, and hit OK. And then just hold Control, press T on the keyboard, and just rotate it 180 degrees. So now you have another stroke over here. So you don't have to redo all these settings, or well, all this work. Of course, you can do this a few times and make it a little bit smaller, thinner, and then go back to filter, liquify, edit it just a little bit. And I'm gonna do this really quickly, but if you want to have some great work, you will have to take your time for this. So don't rush your work. So then I'm going to hold shift and select all the 3 layers that are affected with this stroke, and then right click, merge these layers. And now we're going to create a new layer above these layers, and what we're going to create now is the big stroke over here, so the wave over here. So that's just with the same way to do it. So just stroke the path and hit OK and delete it, and then we're going to filter, liquify, and then just change the brush pressure to 100. And now we just overdo the effect a little bit, so in the middle a little bit more than on the other sides, and there we go. So it's really quickly done right over here. So just hit OK, and let's see, they're a little bit thicker over here, so you might change that. Change the brush maybe to 6 pixels, and then just create a new layer again and do the same effect on that layer. Stroke the path, hit OK, delete the path, go to filter, liquify, and then just do it again. And now we have two of these big affected lines. Okay, there we go. This looks pretty good, I guess. Hit OK. And there we go. And now what you can do is, well, first of all, this is a really quick wallpaper strokes I created. So yeah, I didn't really take a long time for this as well, but yeah, I'm just rushing this, so you can just get on with the tutorial and just do it for yourself. So now I'm gonna select all the three layers again, right click and merge these layers, and then I'm going to duplicate the layer, hit OK, and select the second layer over here and go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and change it to 5 pixels, and that's all you have to do, and then hit OK. And right click on this layer, blending options, and we're gonna change to take a color overlay and change it to like a green color and a green lemon color, something like that. Hit OK and OK. And then we're gonna select the first layer, right click, blending options, and maybe we'll take a gradient overlay, but yeah, if you're satisfied with a color overlay, you can just use this. So I'm going for a gradient overlay, then I'm gonna double click on the gradient, and then change the colors to a really light yellow and a really light greenish. Yeah, again, same sort of green that you used in your background right over there. So something like that, and over here maybe a little bit more intense, and there we go, and hit OK. Then I'm going to click on the inner glow, change this maybe a little bit higher, or well, let's just keep it at 3 pixels, and change the color to a really nice yellowish lemon color again. Hit OK, and also do another glow if you want to, and also green color. There we go. Okay, and make the size a little bit bigger, just like this. Okay, there we go. And I'm not satisfied with the colors yet, so I'm gonna change this a little bit more, maybe a little bit more green over here. And there we go. Okay, hit OK and OK. Now for the other glow, I'm gonna change the opacity a little bit less intense, something like that. Okay, and there we go. And now let's see what we have to do next. Well, over here I created much more layers of this effect, so yeah, just do this on this way because I did it really fast. What you can do as well is also merge these layers and just redo the effect just a little bit. So make brush size maybe 400. Okay. Well, I won't use this less intense again, 200 size. Okay. Don't know what it's gonna give. Okay, so I don't like this effect. I'm sorry to ruin your time. Okay, so now create a new layer again, and now we are going to create these dotted things over here. So that's not on the original wallpaper of Modern Warfare, but I thought it was a cool effect. It gave it some like kind of energy looking effect. So to do this, we're going to take our brush tool again, go to Window, Brush. Now the spacing will go to Brush Tip Shape, and the spacing will be all up to 1000%, and the Shape Dynamics Size Jitter 100%, Scattering also 1000. Okay, and there we go. So now what we have to do is just mess around a little bit with the settings and don't overdo it. So just like this over here, like I'm doing, clicking on the layer, make the size like 20 now, and just do the same thing. Okay, there we go. Maybe a little bit too, maybe just change it to 12 pixels, and okay, there we go. Right click, blending options, color overlay, and also a green lemon color, and hit OK. And OK. Create a new layer and hold Control, select both of the layers right over here, right click, merge the layers, blending options, and get in outer glow and inner glow to get some cool effects on this. Okay, there we go. And this will keep like a yellow color, so it's like intense. The effect is pretty cool. So hit OK, and then we're going to create a new layer. Select both of these layers, right click, merge these layers, go to filter, blur, and motion blur. So that's what I done. Or no, I didn't do motion blur, but you can use motion blur if you want to. Right over here, it's pretty cool as well. But we want to do this for this tutorial. So go to filter, liquify, and also I use the liquify tool, so 100 size, and just mess around right over here. And there we go. And as you can see, you have some kind of energy on the background right now. So what we want to do now is the motion blur on the background, and to do that we're going to create a new layer again and just do the same that you've done for the other layers, but with a bigger brush size, so like 15 pixels will be alright, I guess. And then we're going to take the pen tool, and before we do that we have to reset our settings right over here, clear brush controls, and if we go to brush tips, shape the spacing again 1%. And now take our pen tool, hold shift to create right line, stroke path, okay, and delete. Oh, I didn't select something in the brush controls. Okay, we're going back and go to shape dynamics, control pen pressure, go to layers again. Okay, and then just take your pen tool, right click, stroke path, hit OK, delete the path, and go to filter, liquify. And there we go. Now just change this again, and there we go. And this we're going to filter, blur, motion blur, an angle of 90 degrees, and just increase the pixels right over here, so something like this. Hit OK, right click, blending options, color overlay or a gradient, yeah, depending on you what you want, and just take a green color. Hit OK, and a outer glow if you want to, also green color, and there we go. And then just decrease the opacity of this layer, and there we go. We have the cool Modern Warfare effect that I created while I was bored in class. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching my tutorial. I hope you learned something new in this tutorial, and if you liked it, click the like button. I don't know how much time I put in this tutorial, about 50 minutes I guess, and yeah, so it only takes 1 second to click on the like button. And yeah, subscribe to my channel for my upcoming tutorials, check out my channel for other tutorials, and if you want to suggest me to create the same kind of effect in Adobe After Effects, it's pretty easy, so I can do that, and this but only with Particular. So Tripcode Particular is a plugin for After Effects that I use. Also you can do this with Form, but I don't have Form, so I can't create a tutorial for that. So thanks for watching, and take care. Bye.